You are the niche. Your story, your life, your progress, and your journey put together is the goddamn niche. I don't think it should ever be complicated if someone is trying to figure out what they should focus on or what they should try to narrow down towards. I highly feel that they're going after something they feel will help them achieve something temporary in the short term, but in the long term, it won't get you where you need to be. It might sound weird, but let me share you a story. Back when I reached 100 subscribers, I initially recognized that achievement of reaching that milestone. But what I didn't realize is that every video I posted to reach that mark is all documented around my life, my own self-improvement journey. I never went out of my way to create videos that seemed forced or not who I am. Like, there would be times where I would make videos because I was so focused on reaching the algorithm and so obsessed with increasing my followers that it completely put me in a different mindset on how I should be making content and how I should be serving the audience who's watching my content. And bottom line, what I genuinely recognize, and this is what I spoke in when I reflected on reaching 100 subscribers, is your journey, your life, your progress, whatever you do around you, it is the goddamn niche. Ever since I started this journey of being a YouTuber and to where it is right now, I still honestly am in that mindset. And for the people out there who should be thinking about what niche they should really focus on or narrow towards, I would genuinely take a principle out of Gary Vee's playbook is document and don't create. And some of you watching might know who Gary Vee is, and when he says document, not create, you're essentially talking about your life, your story. What do people want to hear about you? What is so great about you? And lastly, what is the thing that naturally makes you feel you, if that makes any sense? Because the niche has always been you. Anyone you look up to that has constantly been in the YouTube game for years, they just started with random ass content that didn't make any sense, and they were just making content that revolved around what they were doing and not going out of their way to do something that was trending or popular or something that catch the audience's attention. But if you see now, over time, as they consistently made content that was revolved and documented around their lives, that's how they were able to scale and grow their channels to where it is today. And you might say that every creator's journey is unique and it can change based on how and what you're exactly talking or sharing across YouTube or Instagram, TikTok. I'm actually talking about all the platforms. For people out there, I'm trying to send this message to any aspiring content creator, YouTuber, or if it's not any of the two I mentioned, but you really want to know what you'd be good at, you're kind of like struggling to figure out who you are, I'm going to answer that very clear right now is it is you. It's weird, but it is you. Like, let's look at it this way. Imagine you're the main character in a movie and the movie starts now. I kind of picked up this reference from one of Chris Williamson's podcasts. Essentially what it means is that imagine your life right now, wherever you are, whatever it is you're doing at the moment right now. We'll think about it in two situations. If you're on the low end and you're climbing on the ladder and achieving the goals you set out to accomplish. But if you're at the high end of where you are right now, how would you lead your life? So if you were to play that picture in your mind and think about how you would be the main character, that's essentially your niche. It's as simple as that. Even if you try to do something out there, if you try to start talking about whatever you're doing, or if you're posting content about it, or if you're just giving a talk about your life in front of the audience and a large amount of people you see around you, what would they think? When you begin to document the things that occur around your life, something will definitely pop up. And if you ask me, I'm genuinely telling you, I am in that mindset right now, and it has made me think about who I am as a person first, rather than prioritizing the views, the likes, the subscribers, the followers, or anything. Let me tell you one thing clearly, is that just because you see something trending, if it's a post on TikTok or Instagram, or if it's a video going viral on YouTube from some random creator, and you start doing what they do, if the algorithm's in your favor, you could be lucky and you could reach whatever goals you are aspiring for. Or it's not working because you're trying to be someone else in your own character, if that makes sense. Because this is not making you be the real you. And that is the whole point of when I say that you are the niche. It is about you being who you are. And I know I've been repeating this over and over, but I want to make sure it gets into you, because especially for content creators and for people looking to build a brand on social media, this is the era we are in right now. And for people who are complaining is that the algorithm is not in their favor, well, the algorithm here are the people. But hear me out. I don't want to brainwash you into thinking what I'm saying is the truth. You can follow what you feel is good for you, because at the end of the day, it is your life. It is your choice on how you want to lead your journey. But my only intent is for you to have a mindset that you need to focus on who you are rather than putting a mask on yourself. Because most creators, when they start this journey, the only goal that's set in mind is to go after the money. And that's a good goal. I'm never saying that going after the money is a bad thing. I only mean that it should be a part of it. You're here to make content for a reason. And that is to solve a problem for other people. Because at the end of every video, you're all about providing value. And that is the core variable of what you're essentially putting behind the content you make. When I say posting random content, talk about something that has like a central message behind it. Like if you post some random content that doesn't seem to click, obviously it's not going to get where you're going. But the good news is, if you are like that in the beginning, it will progressively get better for you. Because I used to be in that mindset 6 months ago, and honestly, I can't tell you how much this journey has been crazy so far, and it just makes me feel excited now to make a video like this and just share my honest thoughts on what I think about a certain thing or topic. I genuinely get it. We all want to grow. We all want more views, more likes. We want like hundreds and thousands of followers to go up to millions and maybe billions. I don't know what people really desire. And also you want to grow your channel. And especially me, coming from a very young mindset. I'm currently 22 years old, and I don't think otherwise as well. So I know I said a bunch of stuff that it probably made sense, or if it didn't make sense to you, there's one thing I'd like you to take away from this video. And it's really simple. Again, it's always about you. It's the story, your life, your progress. You are born in this world to provide something back to the society when you leave this world. And you have been gifted with something that you're naturally good at. It's just you are probably learning and understanding what it is, and it's okay. It's better to learn in that process than to rush into something you feel is trending or is popular and it doesn't get you what you're looking for and can potentially impact your mental health as well. If you want to do something, do it with the good intention of providing value. And don't get me wrong, it will come along, whatever you're looking for, whether it's the money, the views, or the followers. As long as you're being uniquely who you are, that's just what's gonna stand out. And honestly, that's everything I have, at least what I've learned from the last 6 months of starting this journey as a YouTuber and a content creator. So the next time you're asking yourself what piece of content I should post, or how do I know what I'm good at, what am I meant to do in this life, it's always about you, because you are the niche. If you found anything useful from this video, if something did catch your eye and you had a change of heart and mind, I would love to hear your thoughts. If you can share them in the comment section below. If you genuinely liked anything from this video, again, please also consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel if you want to see more videos like this. Goodbye, and I'll see you in the next one.